In Beira, Mota-Engil is also involved in the upgrade of the railroad from Tete to the Port of Beira, an important route both for the export of Mozambican mining produce and also for the transport of passengers.
É de referir que os 16 anos de guerra,
60 years of war and destabilization have almost ruined all the infrastructures of the country. Since roads, electrical supplies, schools, hospitals, implying the stop of the agricultural industrial production. Also transportation of goods all through the country. After the war in 2000 and 2001, the country suffers from huge floods that destroyed roads, bridges and railways and cut the country connections. All this sector was pretty much stopped until 2005.
You are increasing the capacity of the Sena Railway, which is from Moatiz to the Port of Beira, about 500 kilometers in total. The client is CFM Port and Railways of Mozambique. The contractor is a consortium of Mota-Engil and Edivisa. The project has the duration of 20 months and will be finished February 2050. Currently, the capacity is 6.5 million tons per year. At the end of this project, the capacity will be 20 million tons per year.
Because we are receiving more volumes of coal and general cargo and passengers, we saw that we need to improve the capacity of this line for 20 million tons of coal and other products like general cargo and the passengers. It helps first to CFM because it means that we have some money going to our accounts, and we're now employing more than 500 people. This also helps the country to develop. We have passenger trains. We are running one train per week to Moatiz, another train to Marumeu. The small village along the line was almost dead, and now they are also reactivating because of the trains which are running.
The main work in this project is to replace the rail. Another important work is to reinforce the ballast. We have a quarry almost in the middle of the project, in the center of the gravity, and we will make the ballast. And we transport to here, to site, and in the site we put on the wagons to work in the line. Afterwards, we have a tacadeira, is a big machine with forks that compact the ballast below the rail. Afterwards, we have another machine, is a rollator, that nivels and put the ballast in terms. The more important goal is the security of the workers that we have and, of course, the quality that the client wants.
O que essa máquina faz? Correto. De princípio, transporte de trabalhadores e apoio na via, né? Carregar o material que o trabalhador não consegue.
This equipment serves two purposes. One, transportation, it transports people back and forth, and also equipment and all kind of gear that is needed to the maintenance or new works on the line. First of all, the needs of these repairs works are urgent because the line was in bad conditions and it was not greatly secure to travel around. And it creates a lot of employment, and it gives a lot of opportunity to young men like myself to understand, to work, to grow on this type of works, being part of Mota-Engil staff on the railroad. This project is creating conditions so the train can connect people from Tete or far away to Dondo in a timeless manner, giving support to all kind of business around the line and around all the stops that the train does, connecting people and goods.
Two projects recently launched by Mota-Engil take us to the Mozambican capital, Maputo, where the group is currently focused on two new sectors of development: real estate and urban waste collection.
today one of the strong concepts that worldwide has been discussed, and namely the African inclusive business. Being such a big company, we create a number of opportunities for other small businesses. For instance, in Mozambique, we have this waste management business, and we have two local partners. With them, we are developing a new concept, a new approach.
Iniciamos, em termos de lixo, iniciamos no mês de outubro de 2013.
We will start in the month of October the services of EcoLife in the collection of urban waste in the center of the city of Maputo. This is our first contract on the scope of environmental and services in Mozambique. EcoLife was created with the objective to answer the needs of this country in areas like collection, cleaning, treatment and environmental education. We have got a very successful project in Angola, and we have a huge experience in Europe, namely in Portugal. And we can see that the future in Africa will pass through these new investments in environment. And people, they become more conscious about the need to treat their waste and from their waste to generate value. Our core business, it is always construction, but now we are diversifying as well. We are looking to opportunities on the environment industry, and we are also targeting the oil and gas industries and the peripherals on that industries. Real estate is ramping up in Mozambique. There is investment coming, there is lack of housing, lack of offices, but it's not the main driver for us. It's just to try to cover a niche of market.
This is a project that we have developed with methods that we have brought from our knowledge of construction in Portugal, and with that we have done the 20 stories of the building in only 6 months. It takes one slab every week, and since our positioning in this market is to train Mozambicans, we are also training new professionals in different kinds of areas connected to this industry.
Este projeto está a trazer emprego para os moçambicanos.
This project here is creating new jobs for the Mozambican people. This is a project that creates housing facilities in the heart of the city, and for all of that is making Mozambique to grow. I'm proud of being Mozambican. We can expect that Mozambique has capable Mozambicans to do everything for its country.
Mozambique's robust economic performance continued in 2012, with a real GDP growth rate of 7.4%, coupled with a historically low inflation rate. According to the World Bank, large future public and private investments in the emerging extractive industry could provide the means for it to reach the status of a middle-income country by 2025. Nevertheless, national socio-economic initiatives remain focused on sustainably reducing poverty and fostering human development, still one of the lowest in the world.
Para além do posicionamento estratégico,
aside from the strategic position, the recent growth of sectors like carbon and natural gas has created a demand that imply this country to present business opportunities in all activity sectors. The projections of growth are from 7% in a period between 2013 and 2015 and 8% per year for 2016-2017.
Mais escolas, temos mais hospitais, temos mais pessoas qualificadas.
We have more schools, more hospitals, and we have more qualified professionals to cover the needs of those social institutions. We can also see that there is more food available for the population. All these are results of the economic growth and contributions in the form of taxes, which guarantee that we can assist the people most in need.
The growth of the country is sustainable at present. It will definitely reach all levels of society, but not at the same time.
We believe in our dreams, and more a better and improved integration between our culture as a company and the needs and demands of the people of Africa. Africa will duplicate the population in 20 years. In 20 years' time, half of the population of Africa will have less than 19 years old. So the countries, they will need to be investing in health, education, so they don't have enough resources to go to other areas. So the private sector has to go and create solutions in order to tackle those problems. And I would say that logistics, energy, industrialization, farming will be key areas for the future. We have to generate employment, we have to generate wealth, and we have to generate welfare.
This is a continent that has a huge number of challenges for growth and development, at the same time as there's fantastic opportunity. Those challenges for growth and development are not insurmountable. They're well within reach as we look at the MDGs in many places, but they're going to take a really concerted effort and partnership. What are they? There's a huge need for a greater investment in education so that citizens of the continent, citizens of the region, and citizens of countries like Mozambique have the skills that they need to engage and benefit from the economy that's coming and the growth and development that's happening. There's a huge challenge on infrastructure, not just big infrastructure, but secondary infrastructure, medium-sized roads so farmers can get things to market, all of that to help food security and productivity over time. And then there's a challenge that the continent faces overall around climate change, and something that's going to take a very long-term investment, but a very smart adaptation strategy, community by community, country by country, to make sure we're on top of that and minimizing risks for the future.
Thank you to all our contributors. Join us next month on Tuesday the 10th of December, where we travel to Nigeria to look at the inclusive business initiatives of two global giants. But for now, thanks for watching.